Coach, you guys are the defending state champions in Class 2A. A lot of people have been looking forward to this matchup, a rematch with Mountain View from last year's championship. So what have you seen out of your squad throughout this season, building up to a 10-0 record so far after last week's win in the semifinals over Thermopolis?
I've been happy with our squad. I think that we've gotten better week to week, which was, as a coach, you're sort of worried about keeping focus when you're kind of rolling through the regular season. We had a good 6 weeks in there where our starters were out of the game at halftime. So, you worry about kids staying focused in practice and understanding that they're going to have to get better every single day all year to achieve your end goal. And I think our kids did that really well. I'd also like to say I'm pretty happy with the way they've responded the last 2 weeks. We've played two good football teams who came into our house with a great game plan, and they came and gave us all that they could, and our kids handled it well. So we were able to face some adversity, and we were able to respond to a challenge, which is something great. I'm glad that we had to face that before we have to go play a really good Mountain View team this week.
What are your impressions of the Buffaloes?
Oh, they're good, right? They have good speed. They're physical. They're balanced. They're well coached. They're just a good football team. It's essentially the same team as last year, but they're going to be better than last year because of returning everybody but one starter. So I'm impressed with what they do. I like that they keep their schemes pretty simple, and they just trust that they're going to go out and make plays, and they don't really worry about adjusting too much. They're just going to go win individual battles. So we kind of play the same way that they do. So, I'm impressed with their football team, and I think it's going to be a great challenge for us.
How much did going through this experience last year kind of help you in terms of A, preparation, and then B, knowing that your kids have been in an environment and atmosphere and kind of a big game setup like this?
Yeah, you're right. As far as preparation, I wasn't really worried about that last year. Our kids prepare well, and they practice well, and they usually come into every single game understanding assignments and the game plan for the week. So, really, we have a bunch of gamers, so I think I could tell them, guys, the game's in 5 minutes, and they'd be ready to go. The kids love to play football, so, I'm not worried about that. But I do think it's good to know that we've been in this game before. The kids know that they can beat a good Mountain View team, because we had a lot of the kids on the field last year as well. So, every time you overcome some adversity or any time that you accomplish something great like that, I just kind of think is like you put it in the savings account, and it's something that you can rely on. So, last year we had a big win versus them, and then we also have had a couple big wins the past couple weeks. So it's just, we always joke around on the team. We have a stupid saying, it's money in the check, but it's just something that we can bank on to draw from and, use as a source of strength going forward.
If you were to look at your team and just kind of focus on them, not thinking too much about Mountain View, what are kind of your keys to success, Coach, without giving away your game plan, honestly?
Well, I mean, I don't think there are many secrets anymore. Everybody has, 10 game films of each other, so it's just about executing. But, we're a team that likes to be able to run the ball, and we like to be able to stop the run, which I think most coaches are going to tell you going into a state championship game, especially in Wyoming, when you have to play some cold weather games. So, we hang our hat on being able to run the ball, and we throw it really effectively as well too. But it starts with running the ball when we have it, and stopping the run. So, I'm sure teams are going to gear up. We've got a heck of a tailback, and I think they're going to try to stop him. He had a big game against them last year, so I think that's going to be the secret is how well can we run the ball against their physical front, and then how well can we stop the run. It starts and ends there. How well do you block, and how well do you tackle?
Coach Hammond, appreciate the time, and best of luck Friday against Mountain View.
Hey, thank you very much.